Snake.
TDF.
I think that slowed down audio that just played pretty much set the precedent for this whole part. Snake, there is no god. This is purgatory.
Oh, okay. TDF, I've added an extra challenge to this bit for myself.
What?
We're playing the water level, and I'm busting for a piss.
Oh, god damn it.
Perfect. Execution.
It's even slightly yellow.
Oh god, that just adds a whole dimension to Sonic's troubles.
Jesus Christ.
It's a comment on the state of this game, and I must ask, are you using save states?
No real need to, because the game does actually offer... Well, I mean, for this stage, I did have to use, I will admit,
Yeah.
freely and without, you know, shame, that I did use save states for the boss. But, you don't need to use save states otherwise, because the game does give you a level select, which isn't even that big of a deal, because in the original you still had the debug mode select, so...
Well,
whatever.
This is the Genesis re-release. This is Sonic's 15th anniversary. Ain't no time for cheat codes.
This has been 15 years since Sonic has been in Labyrinth. The water has become disgusting and stale.
Man, Eggman just doesn't want to pay for no chlorine. No, there's a big pip spikes!
Thank you, Snake. I think I realized that.
But I'm just wondering, like, when I first booted up this game, when he said, oh, we're recording this, and I downloaded a ROM. Actually, I already had it on my computer, which was concerning, because I don't remember ever doing that.
It installed itself.
It's like, I think you'll need this. The first thing I did was jump on a bed of spikes to test if this was based on the American release.
Oh, right.
Yeah, original American release where you could get killed by spikes, because no invincibility frames didn't count or something.
Yeah, I know about that. Oh boy.
Beautiful. I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't, because that would have just pushed it that little bit further into, you know, shittiness.
Well, I don't know. As the person who's actually recording this, I must say I am very glad they did not do that.
Yeah, I know, it would have made your job harder, but it still would have been amazing, because then that would have displayed some level of self-awareness. So,
Why?
how are the mid-air controls in water?
Well, just imagine how ass they were in the original game and multiply it by 5, and you've got pretty much a rough estimate of how bad this is. Like, I mean, just on top of the slow frame rate, this is made even more slow by the fact, you know, there's water. Like, I mean, okay, by the way, I feel like I haven't mentioned this yet, but just to point out how slow this game's frame rate is, look at the time that's being, you know, counted in the timer in the top right corner, in the top left corner, and then look at the actual time on the video.
I didn't even think about that.
Just to give you a bit of a comparison with what we're dealing with here.
Oh, this is a speedrunner's dream then. You got all that what the Sonic, your head. Oh, well, that bounce just was lovely.
Needless to say, this game's like almost forcing a task on me or something. Oh, me.
This looks almost painful. Like, the game, physically, looks painful.
My fingers were like bleeding. Just like I was playing it, then I looked down at the keyboard, noticed it covered in blood, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm bleeding."
You do realize you could just crouch, right?
No!
Oh, no, you can't there, can't you? No.
No! Snake! I did it.
Yes.
I am so proud.
I just, like, think, it's a good thing you're just playing this emulated, because the actual game cartridge is, like, 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Actually,
Jesus Christ.
By day,
oh my God,
it's 1,000,000
I
degrees.
think I figured out why there's so much discrepancy between the time and the actual time. Like, look, we're at 4 minutes, the game's only at 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this. Eggman is using Chaos Control.
Perfect! Anyone can use it in the series now, so what the fuck does it matter?
Exactly!
This is what flashed before Sonic's eyes in the ending to 06.
Oh god.
Blow out the flames of disaster and witness another.
Oh god. Why?
Oh, cool, the corks. Maybe they will save us.
How? I always thought they were sponges. Because, you know, they got the round holes and stuff like sponges.
When I was a kid, I imagined they were cheese.
I don't blame you, I thought so too.
I think when me and my dad actually played this game together, this was as far as he could get. But he was still impressed the first time he got here that there was water in a game. I'm not sure why that was impressive.
He was impressed, like, whoa, water, then he tried to play in it, and then he regretted his excitement.
He wasn't good at the best of times, but Labyrinth Zone is just... It's Labyrinth Zone. We haven't even got to the fucking wall shooter thingies yet.
Oh my god.
Bum, bum, bum. Isn't it great that this gameplay is so slow, and then they make you get on little conveyors?
Snake.
Yeah.
I think we have to do that group suicide that we talked about before starting to record now.
How are you thinking about doing that? I'm thinking... Drowning. I was gonna say, like, group seppuku, like we all line up with a really long sword.
This is Labyrinth Zone, so I guess in this sense, Sonic is comparable to Theseus. Unfortunately, we're going up instead of forward, so I guess he disregarded Ariadne's advice. I'm still trying to place this in the canon. Snake, we're still in Act 1. I just want to remind you.
I know. Hey, look up here. The frame rate's okay. We escaped from the lag water. I'm now going to try and like listen to the song for a bit and try and place the instrumentation, but I'm probably not going to be able to.
Try to identify all the horrible MIDI like sound fonts they use.
Mm-hmm.
Pong 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 pong.
I think this is the sound of a 56k modem, but gentle.
But gentle?
But gentle. That's the instrumentation.
Oh god, you know, I think 56k. I think, don't you mean like, you know, with the dial-up tone?
Yeah.
And then they sort of just remixed that to make this game's music.
That's the sound font as well. Oh hey, Asteron, I think. I can't remember your
that
names.
bugger. Hate him. Hate.
I don't mind him in the actual game. He's just a time waster. But here you've got plenty of time because we're at half time.
What? We're at crunch time here in Sonic.
Why is the game taking so long? Well, we put in some playtesters and they haven't beaten Green Hill Zone yet.
There's still people at like the Sega department of whatever. It's still playtesting this game.
Well, one of them made it scrap brain. Yeah, died of starvation. Really?
Oh god.
They
burned that warehouse down.
Where did you get him? We found him in an internet cafe. He'd been playing WoW for about 5 hours and 4 days.
Oh man. This section.
There's just a beautiful moment when you just, what the fuck was that acceleration? Holy hell, Sonic. Shouldn't atoms be dying around you?
The camera can't even keep up. He's too fast.
That's always his dream. I swear on like Sonic 1, if you actually did manage to escape the if you managed to escape the camera like downwards or maybe left or right, you would die because the game thought you'd hit a bottomless pit.
Right.
Like,
oh man.
I guess not.
It always really bugged me in both games how invincibility wouldn't prevent you from drowning.
Yeah, well, we got to save that for Hypersonic, which makes me wonder why no Sonic 3 and K Genesis.
Yeah, seriously, Sega, get on the ball.
Yeah, step it up.
Oh my god.
It's like, no, this game's great, because remember those tense moments when you had to dodge something? Well, this game drags the tension out over a longer period of time. Every jump...
Yeah, it's taking what made the original so great and just spread it out further. You get more of the original.
I think that's great. Everyone said they want more of classic Sonic. Well, they just released classic Sonic and you have to play it longer. This is pretty much what the fans asked for and more.
Seriously.
What more could you want?
What's Retro complaining about? Seriously.
They got everything they asked for and they just didn't catch on. This is pretty much the Metal Gear Solid 2 of the Sonic series.
A philosophical masterpiece.
No one got it. I'm starting to go mad.
I didn't even touch the top of those. Come on.
Sonic, stop self-harming. It's not that bad. Look at that fucking 1,000 yards there.
God damn.
The hate, the pain in his eyes.
I like at one point, Shadow in one of his theme songs, Shadow describes taking one step forward for feeling like a year. I think this is what he was talking about.
Oh, my cat's under my chair, and I didn't notice. Hello.
Let's ask what he thinks of this game.
He can't even hear the music. He's dead.
There we go.
So Sonic, but he's dead. Bong bong. That's the sound of Badnik's dying. The look of fear on his eyes as he realizes what he's in. That's the sound of a cheese grater in MIDI form.
Oh god. Could you imagine the studio where they made these MIDI fonts?
Do you want to know what the best part about this is? This is all Foleyed. It's really impressive.
Snake, you know what really makes me sad?
Yeah? No, I don't
The fact that
actually.
we've 10 minutes left in this part.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was slick.
Skillful. Bong bong? What the fuck was that? Now, I can't say I've ever inhaled a giant bubble underwater. I'm gonna guess it wouldn't sound like that.
Could you imagine, like, a game with, like, voice acting on this? Like, it's like you take, like, Sonic Adventure and port it to the GBA somehow, and all of the dialogue is just replaced with the freaking dial-up tone.
You know what I'm just thinking? In the original idea for Sonic, there was meant to be, like, a scuba diving pickup. Wouldn't it have been great if that was re-added here for, you know, an underwater rebreather, basically?
Oh, man. Oh. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not so much that you have I have more of an issue with running out of air in this version, because you have to remember time is proportional. It's not like I'm slower, but, you know, I lose air faster. Actually, one thing I'd like to point out is that, it's really kind of disorienting, because when you do start drowning and, you know, the drowning tone starts playing, it actually ends before Sonic drowns. Like, the music for the drowning ends. It's just...
So, Sonic drowns... Wow, beat the theme. No, what I just like is the fact that a moment ago you just said that time is proportional, which makes it sound like Sonic's speed is relativistic at the moment.
Every time Sonic stands still, time just doesn't bother to move forward.
It's like I was saying earlier on about the game cartridge. I was going to add that by day it's like 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, but by night it's like 0 Kelvin. There is no activity. Oh, standing on a bed of spikes. The fact that this is based not on the American thing just saved you.
Pretty much. You know, Snake, I just like to point out, that guy in the background, that's my face right now.
Wow. How do you pull off such a square mouth?
Lots of practice.
Yeah,
I'm playing this game.
I just tried to do a square mouth and my jaw just kind of went no. Actually, my jaw's going no all the time, but that's a more response to what I'm looking at.
I think your face is the one that we see in the background right now.
Oh. I'm a devil now?
I actually don't know what that face is supposed to be, but yeah.
Pretty.
Looks like he's got a great mustache, actually.
I thought those looked like. I thought that was kind of like a pig face. I thought that looked kind of like tusks, but in a demonic way.
Oh, I guess they are tusks. Fascinating.
I'm so mad at this game. I'm growing tusks.
I guess.
Okay.
So that's Nick. Where does this game fit into the timeline?
I've got a graph here that I'm representing by not even pulling out a piece of paper to make a sound effect. And so far, I'm putting it between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, between CD, but after 06. And somewhere before Generations, but that kind of...
Do you think when Silver was talking about the Iblis Trigger, he wasn't talking about Crisis City or His Home, he was talking about this game?
Yeah. Actually, Iblis Trigger... Actually, it's perfect. I think the time meter explains the lag in this game, actually. More than anything else. And Solaris is the thing of all time or some shit when he connects with Mephiles. I don't remember anything.
I was kind of wondering what the hell are you talking about.
I'm trying to draw every Sonic villain into this at once. Dying Dream of the...
Hell yeah, did you see that?
Yes.
I intended that.
That
totally.
was some major bouncing right there. You don't see trick shots like that outside a pool, usually. I'm waiting for my cat to move from beneath my chair because it's kind of uncomfortable to have to keep my feet in this position and watch this game at the same time. The position my feet is in is wrapped around my throat, ready to choke myself out of existence.
Oh, your feet. Wait, what?
I'm a very good contortionist when the need arises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Snake.
Hey. Just fucking slamming his face into the floor.
I'm having a little bit of a jig.
Yes! I'm having the time of my life! Somehow.
I had to detain myself for a few seconds there.
Hey, killing them at the speed of death. Which is to mean the speed a corpse could fucking kill them.
Oh god, this section.
Oh, beautiful, the cheese puzzle. Now, you see, that would have killed you, but this one didn't. Man, I'm really tense right now. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. I hate this room. I think in both versions this room was really dumb. And like, wow, way to make the rest of the level inaccessible because I missed the cheese block. No! Oh god. I think I might have forgotten to edit this out.
No, it's fine, it's fine. This is just showcasing your persistence.
Yes.
It's good that we... Oh, yes!
That was fantastic.
Yep.
I'm giving myself a little bit of a clap.
That hurt my hands. I clapped that hard, but it was worth it.
Also, I think you'll see what I mean by the music being out of sync with the counter here.
And this is where they got the inspiration for the orchestral drowning theme from Sonic Colors.
See, it ended and I still got 2 seconds left.
Yes!
Great
Safe.
victory. No, except I'm not, because I still got a ton of acts left.
Oh yeah, true. Mentally, not safe, but, you know, physically for the moment. I like how, because of the momentum, it just looks like you snap onto ground when on some of those pieces. Wait, isn't there a shield box off to the left?
You're talking... Oh, well, back here. Oh, I must have forgot to cut this out then.
It's fine, don't worry, man. It's all cool. It just means that we're here longer.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Yeah, really,
Honk
you're
to
only
the honk.
punishing yourself when you forget these.
I think this is like Labyrinth Zone because all those faces you see are like lost souls who died here and had their expressions permanently engraved.
I think this. I agree. I think this is like Labyrinth Zone.
Yeah, it's not quite Labyrinth Zone, but it is. It is reminiscent of it.
Hmm. Why isn't the boss music playing?
Good point! You know, why isn't the boss music playing?
It's so... It just seems so jaunty and out of place when you're just chasing after a man with a fucking thing of spikes. I'm just wondering if this area is natural or if Eggman decided that he was in a sea shanty mood when he built this place.
I just went to Disneyland and I saw this one attraction that was made all watery and shit. I'm gonna make that a level.
Eggman is played by 2 very bad Beavis and Butthead impersonators. This is my favourite shield of all the, you know, Sonic 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why, but now on this it just looks like there's a layer of cling film around him. You're wrapped, just in case we need to eat you later, but keep the meat fresh.
Hey, we made it, Snake. Give me a hug.
Internet hug.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm hugging my monitor right now. We made it out!
Safety! Only about 3 more zones to go, or 2, I can't remember.
Why? Go to the bathroom, Snake, you deserve it.
I don't need to piss anymore.